Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Manziel. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Olave motioning to the left. Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. Here's Manziel. Can't get away, and he's taken down. John Randall dropping the hammer.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Manziel. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. John Randall, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Here's Pat McAfee now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Olave motioning to the left. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Now Burrow on 1st down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get this up to about the 44. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. In motion, Gronkowski. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And no way to get loose that time as Manziel goes down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aaron Donald.
But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
2nd down and 4.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And he returns this to the 22.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they go play action now. Burrow on the move to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. High throw, but the catch is made. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And they send Carmichael in motion right. From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Gibbs will try and pick it up, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Burrow. He finds Wilson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On On third down, Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. He'll look to throw. And no way to get loose that time as Manziel goes down. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Now it's Burrow. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Pat McAfee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now it's Burrow. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Here we go.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Gronk, the tight end, in motion. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Here's 1st and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Back to throw. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Back to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So they went for the 6, didn't get it. Now the call has to be for 3.
I agree with you. I know the competitive instinct says, let's go ahead and take another shot. But you took it already. Go ahead now, get the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown.